Yeah. Who are your friends? Oh, they are all the time hanging out, whistling at girls and looking at the girls from top to bottom and maybe, winking and all the stuff they do in India. And here, though, they'll be put in jail only. And etc. Whatever is to be done. And drinking also every night. But I don't do anything. But I stand with them. For what? Oh, they are my friends. This is the quality of friends. And tomorrow your daughter will be passing and they will be whistling. Right? We don't think of that. Your wife will be passing and they will do the same thing. Your sister, your mother, somebody you love is passing and they will do the same thing. They will not know. Then we don't think of that. मजा आता है. Time pass. Nothing of this is to be done. This is all nonsense. So make good friends who don't do all this. Okay, decent friends who go back home to their family. You can have friends, you can all meet, you can go for a movie, you can go for a trek, do everything that is possible. You can even go to the mall, have food, but none of the other things they should be doing. Because you will say, but I don't do, I am pure. Who said how long? How long? Today I was listening to something, and Sannyasi was saying that there was like 10 kg of kheer made, okay, some really nice food. And, okay, somebody just brought and put like 2 tablespoons of mud in it. That's it. Can we eat that kheer? 10 kg of kheer could not match 2 spoons of mud. Okay? So, however good we are, little bit is enough to spoil our consciousness level. So be very, very, very careful who you are hanging out with. The minute you see they don't seem to be quite good, stop. Stop hanging out with them. Okay? Make these decisions very strictly. And their dealings with men, reason upon them and then make friends. See, you have to do so many things. You have to watch them others. Like there'll be men who will say, no, they are not drinking, they are nice. But when they sit in the hotel, they will treat the waiter like nonsense. They will fight, they will abuse what you're bringing, what kind of foolish man you are, take this, and this is how they are dealing with the waiter. They are calling, hey, ajare, and stuff like that. Don't hang out with such people. They are not drinking, smoking, nothing, but this is their language. When they're sitting in the hotel, don't hang out with them. Because they will brush upon you slowly. So be very careful. How they are dealing with others, watch. Then make friends. Then stay with them, stick with them, etc. Be very, very careful. Okay? Nobody is so nice to me. He's so helpful, so kind. So what if he's going home and beating his wife? Wow. What a friendship. We don't want any of us having any such kind of friends. Okay? Next. These 3 things he must not talk of. He must not talk in 3 things, okay? He must not talk in public of his own fame. You know who I am? ये नहीं बोलना है, ठीक है? He must not preach his own name or his own powers. I can do this, I know this, you know? No, I will show you. So all this boasting, stop all this, okay? Be humble. He must not talk of his wealth. I have so much. And he must not say I'm poor also at the same time, but he must not say that I'm rich also. And if somebody has told him anything privately, he must never speak about it. So technically, don't speak the private affairs, that discussion you have with your spouse, to other men or women. There are some things which are best kept private. These are strict instructions. Be very aware and careful, because if you do some of this, your relationships will be better. Your life will be better. And then he must not say he's poor or he is wealthy. Both he must not say. It is his business how he manages his funds. He has decided he'll run the family, has to run the family. I am doing that, you don't know, I am doing this. Hurry, kya hai? Ye sab unnecessary boasting hai. Don't do this, okay? Don't make the spouse who is at home, right? Maybe the wife is pregnant or has 2 children or taking care, and you're saying, I am doing so much, I earn so much for you. Arey, what is this? You are doing your duty. I am doing my duty. Baat khatam. So then be very careful that even if you see this happening, try to stop it. Tell them don't do this to anybody. It could be your brother who is doing it. Tell him to stop, right? Or your brother doing it to your spouse, doing it to maybe his sister or his wherever. Be careful of all relationships. Try not to boast. Okay, if you can do something, do. Otherwise, leave it. It's like without boasting, if you can advise somebody, nothing like it. Nothing. Share with them that this is how it needs to, because you're older, suppose, and you have a younger sibling or a younger somebody. Tell them this is how it needs to be done. This is the way it has to be done. Not for boasting, for sharing, so that they grow. Share with your children. Share with whoever you can, whatever you can, so that they grow better. They learn better. Not because, oh, I'm great. No. This is what needs to be done when this happens. Like suppose your own brother is facing financial losses. Sit down and tell them, see, when I did business, this happened. My friend did business, then we did this. Advise them properly. Advise them properly, giving your own examples. Without boasting. See, boasting is an intention. Sharing is a different intention. Boasting is because you want to pull down the other person. Sharing is because you want to uplift the person. See the difference in intention. So be careful, okay? And yeah, let him keep his own counsel. This is his religious duty. Okay? Religious duty is unnecessary advice not to be given to anybody. In the mask of trying to boast, don't boast. Then this is not merely worldly wisdom. If a man does not do so, he may be held to be immoral. This is as per the Maha Nirvana Tantra. Okay? So, now we understand how important a householder is and how many duties are there on the householder. So, Grahastha is the prop of the society. He is the support system. Why? Because the poor will depend on him, the sannyasis will depend on him, and the whole society, basically the weak, the the mentally retarded ashrams and stuff, the children, the women who are taking care, the spouses, maybe aged mothers, all these are dependent on that householder. So there is so much to do, so much to do. So we cannot idle away our life saying, I am taking care of my wife, na bas. Nahi. If you're able to take care of your wife, very good. Now take the next step. Who else can I take care of? Then, and it's very clear that he must not think that, Arey, why should I do this work? But you're supposed to take the money home every month. So it doesn't matter if you do little big work, small work, it doesn't matter. It's not important. You do the work because work for work's sake. You have to support the family, do the work. But then again, it should not be illegal. It should not be wrong. It should not be easy money. It should not be in the under the table or under the underhanded way. Okay. Now, suppose he has made some mistake or he has done something which makes him feel weak. He must try not to make it public. Because as soon as he makes it public, he becomes weak mentally. Okay, he has to come out of it himself and then be bold and strong, and then be doing something completely opposite. Like suppose we don't know anything, we maybe not generally used to drinking or alcohol or smoking, and maybe went out, did it, thought it was such a big mistake. It's okay, stop there, don't continue that again. That's it. Whatever you did till now, or even once or twice or 100 times, but from today, you have the knowledge, stop it, close that story, and start building your life. Wherever you are, wherever you are. If you feel it is a mistake, then definitely don't do it again. Okay? And you cannot say, but others are doing. No, if you feel it's a mistake, it's a mistake. Check for yourself, sit down and think. But everybody in the world is smoking. No, but I don't want to. I feel it is wrong. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you did it, stop doing it. Very simple. Okay. Same for women. Whatever they feel is wrong, they should feel it is wrong. Not what society says. It doesn't matter what society feels or what you feel from within. It's right or wrong. I think it's wrong. It's not judging others. It's judging the self, that I feel it's a mistake, I won't do it. That's it. Close the story, wherever it is. So he is saying such self-exposure is not good. It's uncalled for, and it unnerves the person and makes them unfit for the performance of his legitimate duties in life. Because legal duties like taking care of the spouse, wife, society, all this takes a backseat because morally you feel weak. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. This is going on in the head. So you're not strong to do anything in life. So be careful. And forget about it. What was done is done. In Hindi we say raat gayi, baat gayi. It's finished, gone. The night is gone and the story is over. Right now, wherever you are, eyes open, start making your own story the way you want it. But you need to be courageous, not fall down again. Okay? And at the same time, he must struggle hard to acquire these things. What are these things that he must acquire? Knowledge and wealth. Knowledge is not technically there's meaning any spiritual knowledge only. Again, 70-30, you need secular knowledge, the worldly stuff also, because you have to earn money. You will say, nahi, 70% I will read the scripture, 30% I will get educated. Who will give you a job? How you will take care of your family? You should learn the Gita if you're a householder, and you should learn some of the scriptures. Enough. The rest of the, you should do your chanting, japa, peace of mind, going to temple, all this should be part of your life. But mainly it should be educating yourself to be earning well. Why? Because I have to support the society also. I have to support the poor also, support myself also, my family also, my aged parents also. So many things to do. That's why a householder, he says it is his duty. And if he does not do his duty, he is nobody. Okay? A householder who does not struggle to get wealth is immoral. Can you imagine? What we thought was that, giving up, renunciation, like Krishna says in Gita, is best. Sit down on the couch with some books and think that we are, no, not allowed for a grahastha. Have to study, work, and grow in your life, because otherwise it is considered immoral. Spiritual, as I said very clearly, 30% do what you have to do. Like, you should have peaceful mind. You should not be angry. He's giving out the rules here. How will you do it if you don't hold on to the spirituality? It has to be there. You need a guru, you need to worship them, you need to pray to them, you need to do the prayers, you need to do all those things, 2, 3, 4 hours. Rest of the time, you have to work hard to study and study. If you feel, if I study, I'll get better salary, very good, go ahead. It is not wrong, he has said, to strive for wealth for a householder, because if he does not earn, where will the sannyasis go? Where will the poor people go? Where will the ashrams go? If everybody goes and sits in the ashram or says, I don't want to work, I'm going to sit and relax in the house, what will happen to the world? No. Your duty as a householder is to step out and earn that living. And if you don't, technically it's immoral, okay? And because upon him depend hundreds. Employee. Like if you can earn better, you can have 1, maybe 2 servants, keep them, take care of them, give some money for the children, buy some clothes for the children during festivals. See, you can do so much for that. One person is to earn, the householder has to earn, so that his servants' children are wearing nice clothes like his children on Deepavali. Isn't it beautiful? Is not that a good householder? This is the true householder. Okay? And yeah, if he is lazy and content to lead an idle life, Surya, it was idle, not ideal. Okay? Idle. Idle is idling away. क्या करें? कुछ नहीं, बस बैठे हैं ऐसे and simply sitting doing nothing. No. Okay? So no idling away life, and he is immoral again. Because upon him depend hundreds. If he gets riches, hundreds of others will be supported. Some or the other, everybody is supported if you have money. So it's not wrong to earn money. Earn it the right way. Get educated. Struggle hard. Earn money. And if your spouse is taking care of the children and the old parents, tell your spouse that we need to distribute to the poor also. Please take care of this so that we can give some money here and there. And the wife should be educated and also learning and spiritual and taking care that seva is being done properly. The income is, at least some part of the income is going for seva. This is the dharma of the spouse also. So imagine together such a wonderful family it will be, if both are going in the right way, right? So if there were not in this city hundreds who had striven to become rich and who had acquired wealth, where would all this civilization go? It is, we always keep blaming, oh, they are rich and they want more money. We are jealous of them. That's why we say that. We're jealous of them. They are rich, they are earning money, they are feeding people. We don't know what and all they are doing. They should be doing that, okay? Helping, supporting relatives, friends, neighbors, servants, children, alms, ashrams. Donations will go from them. Then they want to earn more, you should support and say, wow, good, we can help more people. Earn more, we can help more people. That should be the goal. He is asking what will happen to the houses, like the poor places where the sannadana is done and all this is done. Support all these things, okay? Going after the wealth in such a case, okay, you have to be distributing the wealth. It's not only my son, my son's son, and another 7 generations can eat, but not a penny goes out for other people. No, then it's useless. Such a person is useless. He's saying going after wealth in such a case is not bad, because that wealth is for distribution. Distribution. You know what the fun thing about money I have noticed? The more we give, the more it's like a, cyclical thing. If I keep money, it just remains as that. But when I start rolling money, I always get back. I always have enough. So money should never be kept. It should roll. It should change hands. I know nowadays it's only card and GPay, but money should technically change hands and it should roll. Then you'll always be in a good place. Always feeling rich, always feeling powerful. Otherwise, we'll be like that miser who kept that box of money in that corner and never lived his life and never, saw others also doing well. Okay? Householder is the center of life and society. Such a big responsibility. It is a worship for him to acquire and spend wealth nobly, because for the householder who struggles to become rich by good means and for good purpose is doing practically the same thing for the attainment of salvation. Now look at this. As the anchorite does in his cell when he is praying. For in them we see only the different aspects of the same virtue of self-surrender and self-sacrifice, prompted by the feeling of devotion to God and to all that is His. So then, when we look at even the priests and the church and various other places, even in the cell, they are saying that the one who is praying for salvation, for liberation, for mukti, for moksha, the one householder who is doing what and all was said is directly going to be eligible for moksha also. Nobody told us this. Everybody said that, nay, you have to be, going to the, ashram and then only you will get liberated. Problem is, as I told the first day only, we are bad householders. And eventually, if we leave that and become a monk, we'll be bad monks also. Because every stage of life, you have to live fully. When you are studying in the learning stage, you have to put your entire energy into that. You have to study well, learn well, do whatever is needed fully. Then you can be a full grahastha. If you're a full grahastha, then vanaprastha is so easy. So easy. It comes before time. Because you have already given so much. You have done so much. So much. That giving nature is what Vivekananda is pushing for the householder. Hands open. Take. Give. As much as you can. To the poor, to the society, to the friends, neighbors, and so on. Wherever you can give. It's not about giving only money. Give food, clothes, money, love, care. Anything and everything should be given. And it's a huge thing because it's after taking care of all the family members that you're going to do that also. Here we are barely left with energy to even take care of our family members. Where is the energy going? Think. Where is the energy going? And cut all those places where the energy is going. So then, next is time up, na? Yeah. So we see only the different aspects of the same. See, finally, whether it is a sannyasi, okay, or a grahastha, he's taking only two people, okay, he has cut the four and made it into two, grahastha and sannyasi. The sannyasi is also looking for salvation and liberation through a different path. Now, the grahastha has to do the grihasthi, the household, so well that liberation is possible on that path also. Equally. In fact, it's easier, okay, because they get to live their life also. They get to have a spouse, they get to get little of the pleasures and little bit of that and this, but they get stuck in the pleasures. And then they say, we are after the pleasure and the sukha and the dukkha, and they forget that they were supposed to support society, they were supposed to do so much work outside also. So they are poor grahastha can never be liberated. Even if they reach the point of becoming a sannyasi, it's useless. Because one thing which was given to them, they didn't do properly. If Grihastha has come to us, then we have to do it properly, fully, 100%. Helping nature is the first thing. For that, we have to stop thinking of this own self and start thinking of everybody else. We are too stuck with our problems. No, that's the problem. You have to come out of your problem and start looking out. So where and all can I help? I can help here, I can help there. Okay, start helping. In every possible way. Sometimes I don't have money, but I have good words to speak. Or maybe I have something else to give it. Whatever you have, share. It's not for keeping. You check, each of you check what you can give and start giving in abundance. It's not like, I will give this much. Give, it will come. It will come. We are hoarders, even of knowledge. Somebody has asked me also, why are you sharing so much knowledge? Keep little. Mera thodi hai. It's not mine to keep. I don't, if I know something today, I'm going to immediately share it. Same evening in the session. Or I write it down, or I share it wherever I can. Not to neighbors and all. For somebody who is interested in that, I will share it there. Immediately I will share it. I don't want to keep it. It's not mine. It's not mine. It's not ours to keep. Nothing is ours to keep. We should give. We are greedy. We keep. सब रखो. किसके लिए? किसके? Think for who we are hoarding. We don't know. Give whatever you can give. Give off. Unburden yourself. Even knowledge also. Books and knowledge. And we're keeping the knowledge for what? Share. Share whatever you have, share with deserving people. Like, don't go to the poor people who don't have food and say, see, I have only knowledge. I will sit and give you Gita Gyan. It's not correct. It's not correct. You spend time with them, put a hand on their shoulder, ask them what's their trouble. This we can do. This we can do. Why? Gita Gyan taught me this. It is teaching me this. So I can do this. And where it is necessary, give the gyan, not otherwise.